Well, I went on Veritas in January, and like I was really open to it. Like I knew God, but I felt like I knew God with my mind, but I didn't really know Him with my heart. Like I knew about what I learned in school, but I wasn't really I was active in church, but I didn't really understand Him. So then when I went on Veritas, like I got to know my classmates more, and I got to hear their stories, and I was able to open up to them, and I feel like I learned more about my God and them, and it just made my senior year a lot better.
I looked inside myself, and I actually looked inside my heart to find forgiveness towards my dad who hasn't, been in my life as much as he should have. And I took the time at Veritas just to think about it and how, that is affecting me. And I just decided to let it go during that time. I'm getting older now, and it's just, there's no use to just holding on to it. So I just completely just let that burden go. And that was my experience at Veritas, was just moving on with that step in my life.
Giving my talk was really nerve-wracking, especially because I went to school with these girls for 4 years, and it was very personal. I gave the reconciliation talk, which was about forgiving yourself, asking God for forgiveness, and forgiving others. It was very rewarding. It definitely strengthened my faith and the relationships with the girls I went on.
I was never the type of person to go out and kind of like really pray a lot. I had my beliefs on God, and they were my own. And when I went on this retreat, it made me want to experience more different views of what people thought of God. I always thought things that happened to me, or just God always put bad things on me just because I'm a bad person. And I've definitely learned that things do happen for a reason, and we're only given what we can handle, and I think that is part of my truth that I found at this retreat.
Well, my main experience as a Queen of Peace with service have been with student council, and our major service project every year is the St. James Christmas Project, and that's a project where the entire school takes on different families that are within the St. James Parish that's located on the north side. And many of those families are unfortunate enough to buy gifts for their children for Christmas, or they don't have enough money to buy what they need for a Christmas dinner. So we try to make Christmas for them.
Okay. So I went to Nazareth Farm in Dodge County, West Virginia, and I learned a lot about my own faith, but also about helping others, and not necessarily worrying about my needs, but worrying about how other people, their needs in the world, and just little things like fixing up their house, like building a small bridge over a creek, or just building, or just painting their house, just little things like that makes a really big impact in someone's life. And just having them invite us over for lunch and just talking with them, that means so much to them.
I'm a diva, and I don't like manual labor. I don't like doing a lot of work, and I did it anyways, and I survived, and it was an amazing feeling being able to help others. I love to help people, and I got to put shingles on a roof. I got to rip shingles off. I got to put gutters on houses, and it was a good learning experience. I got to learn my limits, and getting on the ladders. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but I actually was able to do it, and I really liked it, and it was really fun actually being up on ladders. It's kind of funny.
Well, the most meaningful service that I did was sophomore year. I went to the Garden Centers May-March, and it's a place for adults with special needs, and I was able to worked the concession stand, and I helped them plant flowers and stuff, and I got to interact with the adults, which was really nice, and it made me realize that I want to be a special education teacher, so that was really meaningful to me.
Well, my favorite service project was working for a Head Start daycare. It was called Yancey's Boys and Girls Club, and I did over, I think, about 30 or more service hours, and that experience, it really just helped me kind of appreciate the things I have, and also just make me want to help underprivileged children more, because that's the daycare funded by the government for children. Some are on welfare and some are in public housing. It's just kids who aren't as lucky as I was. I want to open my own and actually do something to help these kids and actually be a voice for them when I get older.
It wasn't necessarily a retreat, but it was a project called Snowflake, and it's where you talk to teens about like not smoking, drinking, and doing drugs. And I did that 2 years in a row, and it was really powerful because, you know, I actually knew that I had an impact on younger children, and I knew that I could actually help them make good decisions in their lives. And also at school, at Queen of Peace, like we've done just some random types of service projects, and it has always taught me to kind of always keep your options open and to always help people that need it, because you never know when you'll be put in that situation where you need help in return. And I just think service is probably one of the best things that you can do for other people.
It increased my faith because I know that I am able to do something to help people, and I can be more like Jesus, and it brings me closer to him because I know that these are the things that he did, and I need to do something like Jesus.
I feel like I'm closer to God. Like, I feel like he's my best friend now. Like, I didn't really know him, but now I feel like I can talk to him about anything. Like, I just don't have to pray to him. I can talk to him, and I can be open to him when I have a problem, or if my friend needs help or something, I can just talk to him and be like, hey, you know, what's going on, and stuff like that. And I just feel like we have a much better relationship now, and it's stronger.
I mean, when I started here freshman year, I mean, I knew of God because I've always been in Catholic schools, but right now I just feel like I just have the best relationship right now. I can speak to him, talk to him, you know, not only ask him for things, but actually have a conversation with him. And it took like a lot for me to just learn how to do. I mean, he doesn't answer back, but I can just feel him. So because he is like my friend, my father, my brother, just everything.